The past revealed, the future inspired. The history of humanity is a vast mosaic of civilizations, cultures, and events that have shaped the world we know today. However, much of this history remains hidden, waiting to be unveiled beneath layers of earth, sediment, and centuries of oblivion. Recent archaeological and historical discoveries are not just dusty relics. They are windows into the past, allowing us to revisit established narratives, correct misconceptions, and often rewrite entire chapters of our journey as a species. Archaeology and history, driven by advanced technologies and a tireless passion for truth, continue to surprise us with finds that challenge preconceptions, reveal the complexity of ancient societies, and connect seemingly disparate points in time. From lost cities to tiny artifacts, each new discovery adds a valuable piece to the puzzle of our origin and evolution. This script will explore some of the most fascinating recent revelations, highlighting how they impact our understanding of the past and inspire a new perspective on our place in time. The fascination of modern archaeology. Beyond the shovel and pickaxe. Modern archaeology transcends the romantic image of the solitary explorer with a shovel. Today, it is a highly technological and interdisciplinary discipline. The use of cutting-edge technologies has revolutionized archaeologists' ability to locate and investigate sites. LiDAR, light detection and ranging, for example, allows mapping vast areas of dense forest from above, revealing ancient structures hidden by vegetation, such as Mayan cities or Roman roads. Drones equipped with multispectral and thermal cameras provide detailed aerial views and data that indicate the presence of anomalies in the soil, suggesting buried structures. Ground-penetrating radar, GPR, and magnetometry allow seeing beneath the surface without the need for excavation, identifying foundations, walls, and buried objects. The analysis of ancient DNA extracted from bones and sediments has provided unprecedented information about human migrations, diets, diseases, and kinship of ancient populations. Carbon-14 dating, C14, while a more established technique remains crucial, and new calibrations and sampling methods increase its accuracy. Furthermore, collaboration with other sciences, such as anthropology, geology, paleontology, and materials science, enriches the interpretation of findings, allowing for a more holistic understanding of historical contexts. Major recent revelations. Reconstructing the tapestry of history. The past few decades have been particularly rich in discoveries that have captured global imagination and, in some cases, prompted significant revisions in history books. Lost cities and ancient settlements. The discovery of Mahendraparvata, a lost city in Cambodia near Angkor Wat, using LiDAR technology, revealed a vast urban network hidden beneath the forest, showing a greater complexity of the Khmer Empire. Finds in the Bahariya Oasis, Egypt, continue to reveal extensive necropolises and evidence of Roman and Greco-Roman settlements, including richly decorated mummies. The identification of an ancient Roman city in Faleri Novi, Italy, also through ground-penetrating radar, demonstrated the complexity of its urban plan, including a theater and a market, without the need for excavation. Evidence of human prehistory. The discovery of ancient human footprints in White Sands National Park, USA, estimated to be between 21,000 and 23,000 years old, suggests that humans arrived in the Americas much earlier than previously thought, rewriting the chronology of migration to the continent. Finds at sites like Denisova Cave in Siberia and new DNA analyses of Neanderthals and Denisovans reveal a history of interbreeding between different hominins much more complex than we imagined. Significant treasures and artifacts. The identification of a large number of intact sarcophagi in Saqqara, Egypt, containing well-preserved mummies and artifacts from 2,500 years ago, offers new insights into funerary practices and the Egyptian elite of the late period. The discovery of a gigantic geoglyph of a cat in the Nazca Lines, Peru, revealed a new figure on the famous plain, highlighting the complexity and scale of Nazca creations yet to be discovered. The unearthing of a Viking silver hoard in Galloway, Scotland, with over 100 objects, including jewelry and coins, provides valuable information about Viking trade, culture, and incursions into Great Britain. The impact of new discoveries on our understanding of the past. Every new archaeological and historical discovery is not just an interesting item. It has the power to profoundly impact our collective understanding of the past. Revision of chronologies. Finds like the White Sands footprints force the re-evaluation of human migration and settlement dates, challenging previously accepted models. Revelation of social complexity. The discovery of lost cities with sophisticated infrastructures like Mahendraparvata demonstrates that ancient societies were much more complex and organized than imagined, possessing advancements in urban planning, engineering, and social organization. Cultural and commercial connections. The analysis of artifacts can reveal long-distance trade networks and cultural exchange, showing how different civilizations interacted and influenced each other. Understanding practices and beliefs. Sarcophagi, tombs, and cult sites provide direct insights into the religious beliefs, funerary rituals, social structures, and daily lives of people in remote eras. Increased public awareness. Significant discoveries often generate great public interest, raising awareness about the importance of preserving historical and cultural heritage. Challenges and ethics in contemporary archaeology. Despite advancements, archaeology and history face considerable challenges and complex ethical issues. Looting and illegal trafficking. Archaeological sites in many parts of the world are threatened by looting and the illegal trafficking of artifacts, which destroys the historical and cultural context of discoveries. Destruction by conflict and development. Armed conflicts, accelerated urbanization, and infrastructure projects often result in the irreparable destruction of archaeological sites before they can be studied. Repatriation issues. Museums and international institutions face growing demands for the repatriation of artifacts to their countries of origin, raising debates about cultural ownership and historical justice. Preservation and conservation. Climate, pollution, and the passage of time pose constant challenges to the preservation of sites and artifacts once discovered. Funding and access. Archaeological research is expensive, and funding is an ongoing challenge. Additionally, access to some regions may be restricted due to political or security issues. The ethics of how to conduct excavations, how to interpret findings, and how to share knowledge with originating communities and the global public is a central theme in contemporary archaeology. The future of archaeology and history. New frontiers of discovery. The future of archaeology and history promises to be as fascinating as its past. Emerging technologies. The continued application of artificial intelligence, AI, for data analysis, machine learning to identify patterns in large data sets, and robotics for exploring inaccessible environments, such as submerged caves or tomb chambers, will open new frontiers. Space archaeology. The search for human and material traces in orbit or on other celestial bodies represents a new and exciting area of research, such as monitoring historical sites on Earth via satellite. Community archaeology. A growing focus on collaboration with local communities to interpret and protect their own heritage, ensuring that discoveries are culturally relevant and beneficial to those living near the sites. Dissemination and public access. Virtual reality and augmented reality. Digital platforms and 3D models are making discoveries more accessible to the global public, allowing virtual visits to remote sites and virtual manipulation of precious artifacts. New areas of study. Archaeology is expanding to include the study of more recent periods, such as industrial archaeology, conflict archaeology, and urban archaeology, revealing the history of times closer to us. Conclusion. unearthing the past to understand the present. Recent archaeological and historical discoveries are far more than academic curiosities. They are powerful tools for human self-reflection. By unearthing and reinterpreting the past, we are able to better understand the complexities of our own species. They remind us of the ingenuity, resilience, and diversity of the cultures that preceded us, offering valuable lessons about the rise and fall of civilizations, human interaction with the environment, and the persistence of culture. In a constantly changing world, understanding where we came from is fundamental to charting where we are going. Every pottery shard, every unearthed mural, every structure revealed by advanced technology is an invitation to reflect on the human journey. It is a reminder that our history is a constantly unfolding treasure, and that the act of exploring the past is, in its essence, an act of hope and curiosity about the future of our own existence. The quest continues, and with it, the promise of new and surprising revelations about who we are,